Of Employment and Labour embarking on Southern Sun hotels today as they try to track compliance with labour laws and labour standards. Of course, their drive here today was sparked by that incident that we saw happen here, where we're coming to you live from this afternoon, this being the Southern Sun Hotel in Rosebank that saw the structure experiencing a hailstorm. So we're seeing inspectors from the Department of Employment and Labour going into the facility and engaging with management of Southern Sun to try get an understanding of the compliance in terms of those labour standards. I'm going to bring into the conversation now Andrew Hopsking, who is of course the original operational manager for Southern Sun, who'll just give us a sense of what is happening as we speak. Right now we're seeing that there's work that is continuing following that hailstorm on Monday that disrupted your operations. Maybe let's start there. Give us a sense and an understanding of how far are we since that evacuation on Monday.
Thank you, Katlego, and welcome. Thanks very much for joining us here. So, as you pointed out, unfortunately on Monday evening we had a significant hailstorm here in Rosebank area all the way through to Midrand, and a large amount of hail fell on the property and on the roof of the hotel. We had a very small section of that roof that collapsed in the restaurant area. I'm so pleased to say that not one staff member or any of our guests was seriously hurt, and thank God no one was killed by this. It was a very small incident, and thank goodness no one was injured. The hotel was evacuated. All of our guests came out of the hotel, all of our staff came out of the hotel, and we're now busy with the mopping up operation, so to speak. All of our guests were relocated to some of our other properties here in Johannesburg, and we're very pleased to say that we were able to accommodate all of those guests in our hotels.
Give us a sense of your understanding of the work that the Department of Employment and Labour has embarked on this afternoon as they try to track compliance. What is your understanding of what they are doing here today?
So we've just finished a meeting with the Inspector General herself. She came here along with a team of her colleagues, and they are looking for the standard kind of documentation that a business such as ours carries to look after our employees, look after our guests. So it's everything to do with Occupational Health and Safety Act, everything to do with compensation. So if someone had been injured, are we compliant with all of the laws that are required under the Department of Labour? Because obviously we're an employer of many people in this hotel, and their concern primarily is for the safety of our employees, which is a concern that we also have. They are front and centre of a business such as ours.
Don't you feel targeted? I mean, this is where we're seeing them moving, not just here in Rosebank where the incident happened, but they're now looking at all of the facilities around Southern Sun countrywide. What do you make of this? Isn't this them targeting you maybe? What is your reading of what is happening here?
So I fully expected them to arrive here. They actually had their first members that were here on Tuesday morning. Directly after the incident, they came here to check that we were all okay, came to advise us that from their point of view, when we want to reopen the hotel, that we would need to provide them with a structural certificate from the engineer to say that everything is safe, and then they would confirm that we would be able to open the hotel. So I wasn't actually very surprised to see them. I expected them on Tuesday morning, and we really appreciate the manner in which the IG has approached today's meeting. It's been very transparent, very open in terms of the documentation that they want, and really it seems to be a great partnership in terms of that. So I'm having no issue at all with where we are right now.